Welcome along. Now, forget the small boats. Today, Rishi tried to steady his sinking ship. He called an emergency press conference to sell his new Rwanda deal to the nation. He teed off on Labour.
Real question when it comes to all these votes is for the Labour Party. The real question when it comes to Parliament, question for all of you to ask, is what are the Labour Party going to do about this vote?
He came out swinging on foreign courts.
Even with this new law here at home, we could still face challenges from the European Court of Human Rights in Strasbourg. So let me repeat what I said 2 weeks ago. I will not allow a foreign court to block these flights.
But do you believe him? He'll do whatever he takes, will he? He'll stop the boats. He's got less bottle than an AA meeting, this guy. The problem for Rishi is that it looks like he just doesn't always tell the truth. Here he was at the same meeting making this claim.
The first time small boat arrivals here are down by a third, even as illegal crossings in the Mediterranean have soared by 80%. Let me just repeat that. Small boat arrivals here are down by a third.
He says that's because of his policies, but here's what we discovered.
The reason the number crossing in small boats is a bit lower than last year is down to the people smugglers themselves. Controlling the flow of small boat launches drives up the prices, and the gangs have become much more sophisticated in knowing when to launch.
And obviously, he thinks that his plans are a deterrent.
Our deal with Albania shows deterrence works.
Well, Rwanda is proving different, isn't it?
Mention Rwanda and the people here in the camps just laugh. It's become a butt of a joke. The threat hasn't put them off, because no one here thinks for a second they're heading back to Rwanda if they make it to the UK.
He mentioned Albania there, and he likes to go on about how well he's done with the Albanians. In fact, he responded specifically to our political editor, Christopher Hope, who asked him about the report that we brought to you yesterday detailing the numbers of people waiting in Calais to cross the Channel.
Last year, a third of all those arriving in small boats were Albanian. This year, we've returned 5,000 people and cut those arrivals by 90%.
But tonight, GBNews can exclusively reveal that Albanians haven't stopped coming. They've just changed the way they break into Britain.
The number of the Albanians on the boats might be down by 90%, but make no mistake, they're still coming. They're arriving, hiding in the back of the trucks. The Albanian gangs seek out willingly, usually Polish lorry drivers. They pay them to smuggle them across Europe and then across the Channel in the back of their vehicles.
Does Rishi have a problem telling you the truth? Tonight at 10 p.m, we have another special report from our Home and Security editor, Mark White, exclusively for this show, which blows the doors off any suggestion that the Albanian problem is fixed or that stopping the boats is really slowing illegal immigration into Britain.